everybody, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Just Add Ginger and thank you so much for clicking on this video. First things first, I'll get it out the way. My hair today is an absolute shit show. It looks a mess, I'm sorry, it's really hot outside, I need to put it up. And if you think it's bad from the front, I'm really glad you can't see it from the back. That's all I'm gonna say. So just wanted to get that out the way. It looks terrible, I'm really sorry, but please don't give this video a thumbs down because of my hair. The second thing I wanted to say is that I'm setting this video up kind of by myself. Usually, because we've changed the camera that we're filming on, Ryan helps me set up the lights and checks that the camera is recording and that I don't look an idiot before I put my face all over YouTube. He's not here today, so I am doing this all by myself. So I am seriously hoping that by the time I can edit this video that I haven't made a fool of myself and the quality is actually okay. For today's video, I wanted to do something that was a little bit light-hearted and fun. Yesterday was Sunday, and Sunday is the day my videos normally go up. I tend to film and edit in the same day. But I wrote a really kind of powerful, for me anyway, heartfelt post that I wrote yesterday to be scheduled to go up today. And after I wrote that piece yesterday, if you haven't read it or heard about it, I'll link it in the down bar below. After I wrote that, I didn't really feel in the mood to film. I kind of made myself over emotional and no filming happened. So today I wanted to sit down and film a video to make sure that one went up this week. So I decided to film the 15 weird questions tag. Long time since I've done a tag video, can't remember the last time I did, probably last year or the year before. I really enjoy filming them, so I found this one online and thought I'd give it a go. So question
Let's get
one,
into it.
What's a nickname that only your family call you? I honestly don't think there is one. When I was growing up, my full name, if you don't know, is Jacqueline. You might be able to tell there's a sign up there that says Jacqueline Street, hint hint. My real name is Jacqueline. Jackie's obviously the shortened version. But when I was growing up, at school I got called Jacqueline a lot, or Jackie. But my family, like my immediate family, used to just call me Jack, but that's kind of come with me, I suppose, into adulthood. And everyone calls me Jack or Jax. So I don't think there is one that only my family calls me. Across the kind of years I've been doing blogging, there have been nicknames that we now call members of my family, but I don't think there is one for me. So question two, what's a weird habit of yours? I don't know if I have any particularly weird habits, but when I get a bit nervous or stressed out about something, and this is terrible that I do this, but I kind of chew the inside of my cheek. I don't really necessarily know I'm doing it, but it really makes my mouth very painful and sore after a while. And it's not something I can even help because often I don't realise I am doing it. So I suppose that's kind of the weirdest habit that I have, even though it's not really Question three. Weird. Do you have any weird phobias? Oh my god, yes I do. I'm scared of spiders, but that's not very weird. I think that's quite common. A lot of people are scared of spiders. I'm scared of the stairs. I don't mean looking at stairs, but I mean walking down the stairs. Honestly, it really makes me nervous. I have to have something to hold onto on the right hand side. I think it's to do with the fact that my balance isn't particularly wonderful, and I have this feeling that if I don't hold onto a handrail or a wall or something, that I'm just going to fall. I probably wouldn't, but that's just what I think is going to happen. So that's one of my weird phobias. And another one is bones. In particular, bones cracking or just the sound of them like crunching. We're watching a horror film or any kind of film where it's got a scene where, you know, kind of distorted things happen in terms of people's bodies, or, you know, accidents that are on TV and, you know, it happens to involve a bone. I just cannot watch it. I can't even hear about anything to do with bones breaking or nothing's happening to Bones. I just cannot. It makes me honestly go woozy, feel not very well, and I just have to get out of the vicinity of the area. Bones, we just don't get on, and we're never going to get on. Question 4. What's a song you secretly like to blast out when you're alone? I don't tend to sing a lot in the house when Ryan's here for a very funny story, but I'm not going to go into because this video would be like ages long. But I tend to sing when I'm alone anyway, or when I think Ryan can't hear me, and that's usually in the shower. So I tend to put Spotify on to kind of mix up the music a little bit. But singers that I do like to blast out and sing along to when I'm in the shower, I tend to be Beyonce, because of course I can sing exactly like Beyonce. Christina Aguilera again, you know, there's no contest who would win in a singing match there. Or kind of cheesy 90s pop when I was like growing up in school, all those kind of hits. Songs that really, I mean, some of them aren't embarrassing. Christina Aguilera and Beyonce, they're good. They're good artists. 90s cheesy hits, not so much. Songs that I really like to listen to, but I don't necessarily think Ryan would appreciate having them playing in the house all the time and hearing me squawk along to them. Question 5. What's one of your biggest pet peeves? This one, there's only one really big pet peeve that I have, and it really, 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 really gets on my nerves, and that is people who don't indicate when they're changing lanes on the roads. It absolutely drives me bananas. It drives me to distraction. You have indicators on your car for a reason, so why aren't you using them? I am not a mind reader. I don't know what you're going to do, so why don't you show me with those little blinky flashy lights that are on the side of your car that can tell me whether you're going to go right, if you're going to go left, what you're going to do, because I need to know those things as a fellow driver, okay? Might be able to tell, it's a little bit obvious, but people who do not use their indicators when they're driving is my biggest ever pet peeve, and probably my only pet peeve currently that I have. Question 6. What's one of your nervous habits? Kind of gone over that already. I chew the inside of my mouth when I get nervous or stressed, and I don't really tend to do anything else when I'm kind of feeling that way, so that's the main and the only weird habit. Question 8. What side of the bed do you sleep on? Okay. If you're facing a bed, I sleep on the left-hand side. Yeah, and in our room, the bed's in the middle. I think that's quite a general thing. So that's the side that's nearest the window. I get so hot in the night, it's just absolutely ridiculous. I feel the cold like nobody's business in the day. At night time, I am like a little ball of ginger fire that just needs to be near some kind of breeze or fresh air, because I just overheat and it's just not very nice. So I sleep the left-hand side, which is the side nearest the window. What was your first stuffed animal and what was its name? There's not a stuffed animal that I particularly have in my head that I remember being my first stuffed animal. But I do remember my first doll, or my first dolly. She was like, we were like sidekicks. She came everywhere with me. She was called Cherry Dolly. And I called her Cherry Dolly because she had kind of a plastic head, but her body was fabric, and it was kind of like that squishy foamy stuff, like that kind of feeling. And it had a pattern on it, and I'm not sure if it was meant to be flowers, but for some reason I thought they were cherries, which looking back they looked absolutely nothing like cherries. I don't know what I thought a cherry looked like, but that was not it. But because I thought it was a cherry kind of design that she had going on, I called her Cherry Dolly, and she was my absolute best friend in the toy world, and I still have her. I can't think where she is right this second, otherwise I would show you, and I think she's up here with me rather than at my parents' house. She was just, we were like that. We were like that, and I absolutely loved her. What's the drink you always order at Starbucks? Bit of a controversial point. I don't go to Starbucks that much. When I do, it tends to vary. If it's sunny outside and it's warm and it's the summer, I do like to have a frappuccino or an iced coffee. A nice latte, actually. A nice vanilla latte. That's what I really like to have in the summer. But I do also like a hot chocolate. So there's not one distinct drink that I order, because I just like to switch it up. And because I don't go to Starbucks that often, there are often things on the menu in Starbucks that I want to try, so I don't have like a dedicated order that I always go for. I just like to pick and choose. That's what I like to do. Question 10. What's a beauty rule that you preach but you never actually practice? I honestly don't know if I want to say this one on camera, because as soon as I do, everyone is going to sit there and point a finger at me and judge me, because I do like to blog and speak on my channel about beauty things. I love my beauty products, I love makeup, love skincare, love all the kind of things that go along with being a kind of semi-beauty blogger, I suppose. But I'm very lazy. I am very, very lazy. I'm like the lazy girl's guide to being a beauty blogger, because I love blogging about beauty stuff, but I'm not the best at beauty stuff. Might be able to tell, you know, the hair situation going on today. Not my forte. So one of the beauty rules that I always preach, but I never practice, I'm so nervous, is not using face wipes to take off your makeup. Oh god, this is going to go horrendously wrong after this bit. I'm so nervous now. Quite often I do cleanse my face in the mornings, whether it's using kind of makeup remover solution like a micellar, however you say it, water, or you know, something to take off my eye makeup, because sometimes, you know, I do tend to fall asleep and not take it off the night before. I do tend to have quite a good kind of beauty routine in terms of like making sure all my makeup is off, and then like using a toner and like moisturising. Moisturising is very important to me. I'm sure it's to everybody, but to me in particular, that's the one thing I do a lot, is moisturise. But when it comes to taking my makeup off, I reach for those wipes all the time. There's a pack constantly on my little beauty shelf in our room. That is what I use to take my makeup off. And I know, it's so bad for you, for your skin. It's not good. It's not good, and I wouldn't recommend it. But there's just something that I can't stop myself from doing, and that is taking my makeup off with a baby wipe or a face wipe. I've always done it, and I can't kick the habit, because at the end of the day, when it gets to going to bedtime, I just want a quick fix. Because I love sleepy time. I need something that's just going to take this off as quickly as possible so I can jump into bed and go to the land of Nod. So if anybody has another solution for taking your makeup off in the quickest possible way, then please let me know. Question 11. Which way do you face in the shower? Does it really make a difference? I always tend to face towards the kind of like frosted glass thing window that's in our bathroom. So I have my back to the shower. I can't imagine facing the shower head. Why would you do that? Does anyone do that? Am I the only person who doesn't do that? It just seems like all that water coming in your face would make you a little bit, you know, like spluttery. Does anyone face the shower? I don't know, but yeah. Confused about why you face. I don't know. But yeah, I face with the shower head behind me, so I face out towards like the other side of the bath. Question 12. Do you have any weird body skills? No, I don't. And I think if I did, I'd really freak myself out and I just wouldn't be able to cope. So aside from crap hair that seems to be all over the place right this second, no, I do not have any weird body skills. What are your favourite comfort foods that you know are bad, but you like to eat them anyway? Well, I think it's no secret that I'm a massive chocoholic and I love my chocolate bars, hot chocolates, anything chocolatey. I, love. But apart from chocolate or hot chocolate or, chocolatey things, I am quite partial to a bag of cream cheese and chive crisps. Now, it has to be specific because I go through waves of having different tastes that I love. But at the moment, it's cream cheese and chive. Like, I cannot honestly get enough cream cheese and chive crisps. So those two things I'm going for mainly at the moment. But in terms of comfort food that's actually okay for you, avocado. Smashed avocado on toast is like the biggest revelation I've ever made. I only discovered it a few months ago and I'm honestly obsessed. Like, that's all I want to eat most of the time is smashed avocado on toast. And I don't know where it's come from, but I hope it never ever goes away because that is just... Oh. Question 14. Gorgeous. What's a phrase or exclamation that you say all the time? You know what, I honestly can't think of one that I say all the time. I do say geez quite a lot. Or jeepers. Geez or jeepers. The odd swear word comes out now and again, but I'm not a big sweary person. So geez or jeepers kind of covers all bases and all situations, so yeah. Geez or jeepers are the two things that I think I probably say the most. Time for bed, what are you actually wearing? Not a lot. I said this in a previous question. I get so blooming hot in the night that I'm honestly like a little radiator. So when it comes to wearing pyjamas, I just can't wear anything that's too long sleeved, long legged. Even a t-shirt sometimes is too much. So quite honestly, it varies. I don't know, I can't wear a lot when I go to sleep unless it is freezing, and even then it's a push to get me to, wear pyjamas, like conventional pyjamas. In the daytime, sure, I'm not to lounge around in a pair of pyjamas, it brings me the world of joy to be sitting around in a pair of pyjama bottoms, a slouchy top, feeling comfortable as anything. But at night, it's just not going to happen. It's not, and I can't sit here and say, oh yeah, I wear like really cute pyjamas and this is them, and no. I cannot wear anything too much when I go to sleep because I would just overheat and so guys, really that was my 15 weird questions tag. If you want to do this tag, I will link all of the questions that I've answered in the description box below. I had a great time doing this. I mean, our camera doesn't have a flip out screen, so I don't know how I've looked in this video. I probably look crazy because of the whole hair situation. But I hope you've enjoyed watching it because I really enjoy this kind of video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will try and make more videos like this if it's something that you've particularly enjoyed watching. I'm always looking for kind of ideas or inspiration to film for my channel, so if you have any thoughts, please put them in the comments below. And to keep on track of all my videos, usually they will be up on a Sunday. This week was kind of extenuating circumstances, I suppose. They will usually be up on a Sunday, so hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with all of my videos and when they go up, and to see any ones that you might have missed. And I'll see you next time. Bye!